see. All right. I think we're doing good. I can't tell what the thing is going with. It's a new layout and everything.
I know, it looks snazzy.
We have such sights to show you.
Welcome, everyone, to the S-TierCast, episode 27 of season 4.
We're already on season 4. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah, we've been on season 4 for a minute.
I know, but it just hit me now. We've been doing it for so long.
Yeah. I even did our little social thing. I said, wow, we're actually almost done. We only got I'm gonna just say we're gonna go with 3 more episodes of this. Um I know for a fact we're gonna do a couple Riverside.fm episodes. That's what's gonna be what Spotify for podcasters does uploading wise. So we can get used to that whole thing as I couldn't find my camera for a minute. Because I was trying to get an OBS thing going on spring break. I had some time. I was out in Minnesota for my niece's presentation, food wise, and I
every time,
sent you the pictures.
every time when I hear Minnesota, it just rings in my head like Minnesota.
That's because of goddamn Fargo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I went out there. It was so funny. I took the drive, and of course, I'm dozing and shit. I'm like, I had to stop 3 times, but I only had to stop for gas once. I was like, shit. It was easy. It was easy driving there, but the whole thing was it was raining for most of it, and then I get more north in Wisconsin. It started snowing. I was like, oh shit. the one time I have a spring break.
Your
I go to
spring
places.
break full of snow.
Yeah, I go exactly. But it was that wet snow, so I'm like, okay, it ain't sticking. But I get there, I see my sister Tasha. I scared the fuck out of Seneca. We went over to his place, and my niece, John Elisa, she's just knocking on the door like a fucking psychopath. And he goes, "Who the fuck is knocking at my door like that?" And she goes, "It's me." And he goes, "How the fuck did you get here?" I pop my head. I'm like, "I brought her here." He's like, "What the fuck? Where did you get here?" It was hilarious. Oh god, it was so funny. He has a nice place. His dog is so cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, he has a little Boston Terrier.
Oh.
Yeah, named Midnight, and she's a bigger ham than Yogi. He had her. He's holding her. He's just scratching her belly, and she's just like, "Keep going, keep going." It was a nice time. We kind of ran late with my niece Myra's stuff because she basically did this nice 7-course meal, elevated Southern food, and dude, I could tell you what Seneca said. I'll tell you in private. We're not gonna say. He went the clan route, and Seneca's black. I was like, Jesus Christ!
I
But it
do
was,
say this is some good food right here.
oh my god! He when I told him what it was, he didn't go. But when I told him all the whole menu, man, you would have thought that he was super racist and shit. But I'm like, dude, it was it was fine. It was good though. Great food. I sent you the pictures. The pictures are on my personal page. It was good. I showed Keisha the pictures from that, and she goes, "The presentation's so off." And I'm like, Keisha, you don't even do a good presentation. What are you talking about?
Damn.
Like, your food's good, but you don't have a good presentation.
Yeah, there's an art to it.
Yeah. I'm like, she's learning, and it was good. And I think it was like only $20. Like, yeah, that's how they do their whole thing, how they pay for all the stuff. $20 for 7 plates of food. It was perfect. They
I
even
would
made.
have been God damn it, give me 40.
I should be like this. Yeah, just charge me 40. That was fucking delicious. They had ice cream from scratch, peach ice cream. and I hate peach ice cream, but it was delicious.
I need to try that and mango ice cream.
Yeah. And I went and picked up my niece Esther. I picked up her and her daughter Niquelan, who is, dude. Last time you saw her, she was in a baby chair. She is freaking wild now. Like I even told her, like we weren't even mad at her because she didn't eat any of the food. We're like, no, just taste it. We're not, no one's forcing you to eat it. It's fine. It's good. And she, I got a picture of her. She's just sitting on the opposite part of the chair, just like this, mopey. And I'm just like, dude, you're about to have ice cream.
Right? How could you be mad about ice cream?
Yeah.
And you
And
had mac and cheese.
yeah, that macaroni and cheese was freaking good. It almost reminded me of my mom's macaroni and cheese. I went, damn, she really did pay attention. It was a great time though.
So
Um,
now your mom's gonna be competing who has the best macaroni and cheese with her.
I sent my mom a text after I ate it, and she goes like this. She goes like, "There's no garlic in it, is there?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think so." I asked Myra. She goes, "Oh no, it's minced. It's minced in. Like you can't even taste it. Like
So
like
there was garlic.
yeah, there was garlic, but not like how. Oh God, dude, there was a whole thing back in 2018. My sister Keisha, she made macaroni and cheese for Thanksgiving, and she put cloves of garlic in it. Did
No.
didn't mince it.
No. Are you
Oh,
afraid that vampires are in the town and are gonna like bite your neck or something? Like, goddamn.
don't know. But I didn't have a problem with it. My mom did. It caused a ruckus. Keisha literally walked upstairs before any of this was here. Walked upstairs. I'm playing on the Xbox. And she goes, "Hey, can you take me back home? Mom's on some bullshit." I'm like, "Okay, I don't know what happened." I dropped her off back home. Her husband, the kids. I dropped them all back home. I'm like, "I'm sorry that happened. I'll check out the macaroni and cheese. It wasn't bad. I didn't even taste any cloves, but then I saw it. It was like all in the center. I'm like, damn, Keisha."
Yeah, you gotta go light with garlic.
Yeah, at least mince it. I told Myra about that. She goes, she put cloves of garlic in the macaroni and cheese, and I went, yeah, and she went, what the fuck?
At that point, why don't you just put the whole thing in there?
Yeah, like I didn't mind Keisha's macaroni and cheese though. It was good. She should have minced it though. My mom was pissed. So yeah, that was the whole thing.
Fucking no.
Uh, oh God. As soon as I saw that text, I'm like, damn, you just had to fire that shot, huh, Mom?
Was she like Gordon Ramsay when it came to that?
Oh, I probably have to say a little worse. Like my mom can be me. It was something else, but that was the whole Minnesota trip. It was pretty cool. I actually dropped Myra off at her job at one time, and she works at an assisted living place as a cook, and it was a nice area. I just went, this is assisted living, and she goes, yeah. I'm like, I'm about to fake that I'm an elderly person just to get a place here.
I know they have some good places.
Yeah, I'm like, I have to wait till I'm about to fucking go in the grave to get a nice place. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's like in a way it's like a gateway towards heaven before you enter the stairway. It's
Yeah,
like,
God.
oh, here you go. Here's your little heaven on earth, and whoa.
Where's my explosion? I'm waiting for. I gotta do something. Where's it at? All right. Yeah. God's waiting room has expanded from Florida.
I think he gave up on Florida.
Yeah, he said, "Fine, have the measles. I don't give a shit."
Want to act like
Oh.
weirdos? Here you go.
Oh God, I just saw one of the people I follow, Queso, is online, and my phone is now heavier. Shit. All right.
You drop it for like 1 inch, and the whole room shakes.
I saw someone actually do that joke to him, and they're trying to use a spatula to pick up the phone because it's so heavy. He's like, "What?"
I know I'm fat, but I ain't that fat.
Oh god, he's like normal fat. Like he's not obese. He's not like
No,
Boogie. Jesus Christ.
no, Boogie would eat him.
Yeah. Wings of Redemption would eat him. What the
Gee.
I need a soundbite for him now. Great.
Like, honestly, if you think about it, if you took a sumo wrestler from Tokyo, Japan, like a pro legend sumo wrestler, right? And him, and you look at him like, yeah, he's pretty skinny.
Yeah. You're like, oh, you're healthy. You're not fat. You're just healthy.
But this
Oh,
guy,
oh man. But yeah, spring. It was great. The funniest thing. I thought I brought a freaking toothbrush with me. I had to go buy a toothbrush. My head started hurting. Had to buy a leave. Had no house shoes for the hotel. I had to buy house shoes.
so he felt like Macaulay Culkin in
Oh,
Home Alone.
oh God. It was, it's so funny though. Like the Walmart that's by my sister, it's one that my dad and I went to. That's the one where I got the Series X from. She goes, "Can we go to a Walmart that's not ghetto?" I'm like, "That's ghetto."
What makes it ghetto?
I have no idea. Well, I'll put it this way: there was a lot of Somalians there. No disrespect, but there was a lot of there was a lot of hood dudes there. I will say that.
Okay.
Then I told her, I said, "There's another one that's closer to you," and I showed her because I had to get gas at Sam's Club, and oh my god, gas is so low. There was like 305. I went, "This is fucking glorious. That tax is kicking our ass."
I looked at it, and it's almost up to like $5.
Oh god, and I made the joke earlier today because they're putting another gas station uh on the route that I take my mom for church, and I said, "Oh yeah, that one's gonna be charging $5." She just looked at me like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's not even funny, huh? It's just truthful."
I know they just built another gas station by me. Like if you go down the road a little bit by Taylor's
Yeah,
Candy, there's
yeah,
a
I
Shell
seen it.
gas station.
Yeah, I seen that one like that. Yeah, man, it's that friggin'. They need to cancel that tax now. It was fine in 2022, but now, oh my god.
I'm
But
I'm sticking with my skateboard or bike.
yeah, I took Tasha to the nicer Walmarts, and she goes, "See, this is nice. This is a nice little area." Had
You
John and
should
Lisa.
turn down her and be like, "Why? Because there's white people here."
You know what? That was the funny. She didn't even have to say it. I'm like, yeah, I know why. Oh god! But we had John and Lisa with us, and she was just, she was bugging the shit out of Tasha. I'm like, dude, you're gonna get whacked. And she was like trading out stuff. Like, hey, can I get this? Okay, I'll put that away. Can I get this? Shit that I used to do. And I'm like, I told her, just grab the Boglin, because she had like one of those, like, was it that ugly doll thing that has like that's supposed to have like human teeth or some shit. Human
Oh,
teeth, fake human teeth. But I was like, just grab that. That looks funny as hell. You could creep the kids out with it. That was a funny ass adventure. Yeah, I had some adventures out there, and I didn't do shit out there. I was like, damn.
well, to
But
be honest, there's really nothing to do out there.
well, no, I was actually gonna set up our OBS for like season 5. We can still do it because we're gonna take a break anyway. But like, I was trying to set that all up when I was out there. I was actually trying to get my thing done for class because I have a script writing class I'm in now, and I'm surviving. I'm at a B right now. I just took the quiz yesterday. You know what? I'm second guessing this. Fuck it. Click. Got an 89. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. and the and I couldn't get that going. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna go hang out and do stuff. And I was just like driving everywhere. Esther's like 30 minutes. Esther's like 30 minutes away from Tasha. I had to go all the way to St. Paul. I was like, Jesus.
You should have been like, St. Paul, you better take the wheel.
Ah!
It's a Catholic joke.
Yep. That was the Pope Mobile. All right.
The children are crying.
It's tears of joy. Can you feel a brand new day? All right. Um, yeah, that was a fun ride too. Though, like she's like 30 minutes away. I'm like, Jesus. I told her, Esther was pissed that I showed up, but not because like, why did you show up here? We don't want, not like that. She's like, why didn't you tell me you were coming? I would have been happy to see you. I'm like, I wanted to surprise you. She goes, I don't like surprises. I went, but I'm a good surprise.
I would have been a total asshole. I'd be like, fine, I won't love you anymore. I'll just go back home.
She goes, I wish you were staying longer because I had a little thing too. And I went, I wish you told me. You don't really look at it unless unless it's some shit like this. She was, it's for kids anyway. You can't really show up. I'm like, you sure about that? I just did the freaking Uncle Paul voice. Like, yeah, sure. I was doing that. She went, oh, stop. Oh, I was not a terror, but I'm just like, all right, let's go do some stuff. Like it was,
You're what we call a goofy goober.
yeah, I am a goober. Like, yeah, I really do I treat Myra, Seneca, and Esther, like my two nieces and my nephew, like they're like my siblings because we're so close in age. Like Myra will be 30 by the time I hit 39. Yeah, yeah. That's how close we are. But it was so funny. Like I think I still have the picture. Like I have other pictures with her. Like I took pictures after the whole event because I had to come back Thursday, and that was fun. I put everything on my card. I felt like an adult, but I'm like, oh no, I got shit to do.
Oh no, adulting.
Yeah. I'm like, I have responsibilities. Why did I come out here and put this fucking this fucking hotel room on my card?
I want to stay a kid.
Let me see. Yeah, she deleted the. Wait, no, hold on. Let me check if I have my trash. She probably has it. It's probably in here somewhere. Yep, I got it. Ha ha ha.
You got the
Let me see.
trash because you're trash, man.
I'm the trash man. Everywhere I go, I throw trash around in the ring. Yeah, I got
That
the
will
picture.
never get old.
Yeah, we took like two selfies together. One where she's just like she had just woke up. And then I'm like, this is a picture for your grandmother. Honestly, I know you don't want to take pictures. She's like, oh no, we'll take another one. But but again, for her thing though, you probably saw the pictures, right? Like the flocks of turkeys that were on her campus. I was like, what the fuck are all these turkeys doing here?
Not to be racist.
I'm like, why are these turkeys here like that? What the fuck is this? Speaking of your meowing,
Yeah, that's my cat.
yeah. Speaking of cats, I got pictures of my sister's cats. She got rid of a lot of them. Like it's only like I think like 7 now.
You wanted to come in here, now you want to go back out. You're clawing at my door and shit.
Like I got pictures. Tasha actually named one of the kittens that she has Troublemaker.
Hmm.
Yeah, I called him Troublemaker. I'm like, does he make trouble? She goes, yeah. And like the oldest one there is Ash. He's a big gray cat too. He finally was very he was very receptive to me finally.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, that's actually that's Merrick, Keisha's cat that was here. That's Merrick's older brother. From like Merrick's like from the third litter.
Mm.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, they really do look alike. He got thick ass jaws though, because he's been fighting his own kids.
So instead of purring, does he go groovy?
Oh my god, if that was the case, if only that was the case. But
He
like,
just needs a little chainsaw.
yeah, one of his like kittens. Well, they're not kittens anymore; they're adults now. But he had to fight one of them and put him in his place. And I'm looking at This is before I even got there. I'm looking at one of them, like just walking away from him, like, oh, I just want to walk past you, walk past you. And he's looking. I'm like, keep walking, keep walking. I'm like, damn, they were fighting, huh?
Cat's looking at you like, you want to be next?
He was like, don't worry about that, just pet me. It was a fun time though, and I was gonna actually bring. I was supposed to. I was gonna surprise my mom and bring Seneca, and we couldn't figure anything out. Veronica, his wife Veronica said like, yeah, no, I'm not watching the dog. I'm pregnant right now with our kid. I went, yeah, no, you got to stay here. I told him. I'm like, you got a kid coming. Watch the dog. Watch the dog.
The dog will watch her.
Yeah. I told him, watch the dog, buy Helldivers, play with us. Ain't bought it yet. I'm like, you ass. You know who did buy
Don't
it
worry,
though?
he's gonna get his own taste of Helldivers IRL when the kid comes and when she's giving delivery. Suddenly the kid comes out and the Helldivers theme song plays. Another
No. Oh God. Well, you know who's playing Helldivers now?
You told me.
Yeah, Tasha's playing Helldivers.
What's your thoughts?
She loves it, but she's like, I don't know if I want to play with other people. I'm like, it's fine. You could just mute your shit. Like, you don't even have to just listen. Just follow just follow the leader on that. Basically, that's how I do it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Then you said get the dog. I was like, oh, what the dog doing?
Yeah, just fucking. And what's her name that was with us? She said it too, and I think that was like one of our most viral ones. I just like took out one of the bots on the missile launcher bots, and then you walked on a mine.
I know you could do multiple edits to that one. Like when I'm about to explode, you'd be like, "Yep, that's me right there."
Yeah. Do the to be continued. Boom, 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 boom.
Or just like have a zoomed in camera to me and have the derp song playing. Derp, 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 derp.
the baby elephant music.
So you can do multiple edits of that one.
Oh God, it's a fun game. I had to, because I couldn't get anyone else. Like, even Thaddeus has it, and I told him like, hey, yeah, come play with us. Like I said, it's me and your aunt. We're playing also. Let's show her the ropes. And he goes like, okay, I'll be on. Let me make my food. We waited an hour, and I'm like, what the fuck are you making, a feast? Then he's like, oh no, I'm playing Evil Within 2. I'm like, I'll kill you.
I know where you live.
Yeah, I will literally go over there, and I will act like Kong from Godzilla X Kong and use your kid as a weapon on you.
And guess what? Your kid will let me in.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Noah or Junior let me in. I'm not sure.
Well, do they know you like that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, then yeah, they'll let you in.
Well, I think Noah would do it just out of spite because I found out Noah's a little gremlin. Yeah, Keisha told me Noah's a gremlin right now. I had to send him back. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Don't feed them after midnight.
Oh God, like he hit Zephyr in the shin with something. I went, what? I went, how old is he? And he's swinging shit.
I would have been like, you want to play a new game called Punt the Baby?
Yeah, kick the baby. Don't kick the goddamn baby.
Whee!
Oh God, yeah, it was something else. All right, let's see. Spring break was fun. That was the thing. If I was younger, though, I probably would have gone to Florida. But you've seen the thing with Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, each town that was a spring break town, and I don't blame them for this.
It was bound to happen.
Yeah, I don't blame them for this. Like, each town during spring break, like all the spring break towns, they're like, yeah, no, you all are not fucking up our town. There's no riling up anything. We will fine you $7,000, $700 parking tickets. I went, well, I ain't doing shit. Like, I get it. I'm not even mad. Like that, those places, they're like, listen, we love being resort places, but come the fuck on. Even Cancun's like, listen, we will call the cartels to fuck with you all.
Yeah, this ain't the 80s no more. This ain't
Yeah,
cocaine era.
yeah. Like everyone's just tired of everyone's bullshit. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll just go to Minnesota. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh yes, yeah, we're going through some things again. This is the S-TierCast, available on Spotify for motherfucker, available for Spotify for podcasters and Spotify. And why is this loading now? Come on,
For
my news
28
thing
minutes
decided to
and
shut.
almost 30 minutes, and it's crapping out on us.
Oh, oh, oh. Hold on.
What? Uh-oh. Why is
Yeah,
this happening? You still there? Hello?
the last one. It's gonna be one of our last few episodes. There we go. We're good.
Oh, shit. I was gonna just message you like, what the fuck's going on?
That was on my end. The whole like news section on my laptop, like what I showed you before, it popped right up, and I'm like, oh, and it just froze everything. Oh, I'm so glad we're jumping off of Reeves.
This is almost worse than Peacock streaming.
I swear to God. All right, so WrestleMania, was it WrestleMania 40?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, WrestleMania 40. Yeah, you know how I watch. It was like the first night was pretty solid. Rhea Ripley was became stage, and of course now she's injured. She had to relinquish the championship.
Yeah.
But got to see The Rock back in action.
Even though we kind of didn't want to see him back in action in a way.
Was funny though. Told that shit perfectly.
This fucking restream shit. I can't even hear what you're saying.
Oh no, let me see. Well, I was saying, let me see. All right, we got someone watching. Hello from hello on Twitch. Um, uh, he
Hello,
sold
Twitch,
that.
my old friend.
He sold that spear pretty well.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Re-scream. Ah! we kind of knew that they were gonna lose in that tag match, and the second night, man, I was laughing my ass off. Drew McIntyre Seth Rollins match, like talking all that shit to see. All he had to do was leave. He could have flipped off CM Punk and it would have been fine. But no. let me gloat over you after I showed my wife the belt.
I'm just kind of bummed how Seth sort of got on the injury list. Like he had multiple injuries. He had a black eye during that match. All this shit.
Yeah, he did two matches and an interruption. And he handed off to Drew McIntyre perfectly, only for Damian Priest to cash in.
Well, to be honest, Drew McIntyre had his time. Like, he became champion. He was the Intercontinental champion. He was also tag team champion. He wrestled many of legendary wrestlers in his time.
Yeah.
And Damian Priest, yeah, he's got some titles and some good matches, but I think Triple H made the right choice.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny, though. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. He was champion for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, see, that was so funny. CM Punk really screwed him. And I went, well, you kind of screwed yourself, too. Like, everyone said all you had to do was leave. R-Truth and The Miz are tag champions. That was a wild thing.
That's awesome.
It was so funny, though. R-Truth thought it was just a normal tag match.
I actually like SmackDown's tag championships right now. They remind me of the old school championships.
They're so much better than what Vince signed off on. Hell, the camera work for the entrances are so much fucking better. They are amazing. Like, it feels cinematic now. It's like they said, Kevin Dunn. Here, we're gonna do 10 cuts of the freaking entry. What? Like, let go, or that's perfect.
I fucking hate Restream right now.
Yeah.
Like, you keep breaking in and out during our conversations.
Yeah, I was saying. Now they basically just follow him, then go around him. It's like, it's so cinematic now. It's perfect.
I still don't understand you because of fucking Restream.
All right, you'll hear on the replay.
So for the rest of this episode, apparently, I'm just gonna nod my head and agree and make some jokes.
You're gonna be like, yeah.
You could be like talking about somebody mass murdering somebody. I'll be like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really irking me as well, because I kept hearing, I'm like, all right, that's fine. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. And because of this new setup of theirs, you really can't tell what the thing is. Yeah, you can't really tell that. What the hell? All right. So I think, well, let's see. Oh yeah, so we also got the thing. CM Punk had his interview with Ariel Helwani. Everyone's talked about it. We've seen the footage from AEW. And honestly, it's everything that he said. Like, they just corroborated what he said.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like AEW's finally, because it was like, I think, what, 3 Dynamites after WrestleMania, and and Raw, and they're just like taking shots at WWE.
Here's the thing. I'm sorry to interrupt you, and I don't know if you're even gonna hear this, but I think they need to replace Tony Khan.
Yeah, I actually agree with that, because he's acting more like a fan than he is an owner.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing with who was it? I just saw his thing. Damn it. With God damn it, I had the wrestler's name. The one that was talking shit about Triple H at AEW.
Jungle
shit.
Boy?
No, not Jungle Boy. It's on the tip of my tongue. Will Ospreay. There we go. Oh my god.
Okay.
I was having a friggin' stroke right there. The whole thing with Will Ospreay, Will Ospreay has always been an abrasive guy when it comes to like management and all that. Like we all saw on Twitter, he would go after Kevin Nash, he went after Roman, he would go after any of these guys just on Twitter. And it's like, dude, show up at WWE then. What the fuck?
Yeah, settle in the ring.
Yeah, and for him to go after Triple H, we've all seen Triple H's career. he didn't just go, "Oh, I'm going to marry Stephanie McMahon while I'm Hunter Hearst Helmsley and get a big push from that." No, he worked his ass off for that
Well,
push.
sort of. Well, yes and no. I'll
You know what
leave
I mean?
that.
You know what I mean? Like he was with DX. He did the DX thing. He basically did his own thing until he actually had Spark. That storyline where it was him and Stephanie. That's I think where the sparks actually ended up flying with them both. And we know the whole story between him and China. Like that's pretty much what caused their whole thing to go off the deep end, off the plank. But for the most part, like he was upper mid Carter. Like he was up there with Undertaker, Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels. Like he was with the greats. It wasn't until recently, like with NXT, that he was actually in a managerial role. Like that's what I'm saying. Like him trying, Osprey trying to say the whole thing about, oh, I didn't have to marry the boss's daughter to get where I'm at. I'm like, well, he that was like a byproduct of where he was at, actually.
Yeah, he just got like more upgrades afterwards. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, and he propped up a few good ones. Like if it wasn't for Triple H, we would never have known who Batista was. We would never have known who Randy Orton was, and Vince helped with putting them two over as well, making the one of the most tables ever in WWE Evolution. Ric Flair, Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton. Then Batista leaving, where it's just Ric Flair, Triple H, and Randy Orton. Like it was perfect, and it's so weird because Will Ospreay could be freaking great in WWE. We also got some cool things. Tama Tonga, who was always talking shit with Roman Reigns
Mhm.
before the Bloodline stuff. He's now a part of the Bloodline. Didn't we call this shit?
Well, it was bound to happen
Yeah,
sooner or later.
yeah. It was. I thought Tama would actually show up during Roman's run. I think they're setting up a whole like Bloodline Civil War thing going.
Well, honestly, yeah, Roman when he returns, he's gonna be the face.
Oh yeah, him and the Usos versus Tama Tonga, probably Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. That's gonna be fucking nuts. Oh man, so AEW, I feel like they're really floundering because I think the first time was when they had Edge W, and I'm like Adam, you just got here basically.
No, I don't blame Adam or Edge or whatever you want to call him.
Adam Edge Copeland, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't blame him wanting to go back to the WWE because he went to the AEW to like start his own thing, like get away from the
Oh,
Edge
oh
character.
no, he was
You
he was in support of AEW through his promo. Like he was saying, "This is the best place to come" and all that. And
Yeah,
you just got here. Let someone else say it. FTR said it better, but I'm like, yeah, and it made more sense because they had just showed the surveillance footage.
yeah.
I'm like, what does this have? When I saw, I'm like, what does this have to do with the Young Bucks versus the FTR? What does this have to do with it?
What the hell? Why? I need my own place. I got TVs blaring in the background, cats meowing.
Sounds like you need earbuds, actually.
No, I just need a quiet fucking room.
All right, let's see what else. Oh yeah, so they had like three promos, three of them. Like it's like Tony Khan can't cope with the fact that WrestleMania was actually bigger than a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, and plus he's wasting the talent that he has for like his own
Yeah,
entertainment. Like
yeah,
he needs to be replaced. Like let him deal with the storyline fact. Like his
yeah,
storylines are like somewhat decent.
yeah. There's
You know,
some of them are solid. The whole Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage thing was great. The I Quit match was hilarious. The edited version, he got kicked in the balls like 10 times. He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why doesn't he get it?
I love that edit.
Oh god, I was laughing so hard at that edit. I just went, yeah. Why is he? Like, there's some solid ones, and then you have the stuff like Matt Hardy's a free agent now. He just showed up at Impact Friday or
Honestly, I
yesterday.
think he's really gonna go back to WWE.
He might, but I think he's gonna stay a free agent. Like he'll show up like probably at the Royal Rumble, and he's broken Matt Hardy again. He showed up like that. I'm like, oh yes, delete, delete, delete.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Now you get to see him like all cracked out again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that that is his best. That is his best gimmick ever. Money Matt can get the fuck out of here. Broken Matt Hardy all the way. Oh god, I did see the thing. Hook is looking into free agency as well, and I said I would too if I were him. After this, yeah,
They assaulted his father on live television.
yeah. The other thing that got me was, this whole thing with CM Punk. Like we kind of knew what happened. It was seeing it. You're like, I felt vindicated actually defending him. I went, that was it. You played yourselves by playing this. You know that, right?
Yeah, but honestly, you don't do that to a veteran.
Oh yeah, Jack Perry really should have just been like, listen, it took the way they said it. You got to hear from all the other people. There's like 5 people before Punk that said don't do it, and I got why Punk said it because like optics wise, would Hertz or AAA or any of the rental companies would they rent to a wrestler after that? Hopefully they would, but they'd probably be like, okay, you got to sign like a mountain of paperwork after this shit. So
And a
like,
tax fee.
oh god, yeah. And with Jack Perry, like the way CM Punk said it, he said, I can't let him get close." I went, "Oh, you took the Chael Sonnen route, okay?" And it looked like it too. Like he just shoved him away, like get away from me.
Like honestly, I saw Punk throw like a right jab at him too.
Yeah, he tried to. I think like with that jab, ended up like turning into like a headlock.
Yeah. And then Joe came along. Thank God Joe was there.
Yeah, and it wasn't like stop. He's like, please, just let him go. Let him go. He's an asshole. Let him go. And then Tony Khan's just over there like, yes. Like what's happening? Next episode. I was in fear of my life.
He's Tony Khan's just like in the corners, like I'm gonna get off to this later.
Oh god, that's horrible. Oh
That's
man,
how he is.
yeah, you know what? MJF said it. He really is a fucking mark.
He really is.
Oh, like,
I'm pretty sure if WWE said like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this amount of money to buy your company," he'd be like, "Okay, how much?"
yeah. No, because it's the way I watched a few episodes of Eric Bischoff's show. Eric Bischoff, who like I disagree with him on the whole CM Punk thing, but you know what? After he saw it, he's like, you know what? This just proves my point about AEW. They're not professional.
No,
Oh,
AEW is professional. Tony Khan isn't.
yeah, and it goes back to what we said. Like, whoa, when this shit happened, like they should have had like William Regal as an EVP. They should have had Mark Henry as an EVP. Like why the fuck did you get Mark Henry, Paul White, and William Regal there? They should be EVPs, if anything. They could actually handle this shit.
If anything, I hate Eric Bischoff a lot for what he did in the past and shit.
Yeah.
But like he would be a better an owner of this company than Tony Khan would.
Yeah, it could have made him a silent partner. That was a funny thing. They gave him like a lifetime achievement award at AEW. Then Bischoff actually gave them a critique, and Tony Khan decided to start a fucking Twitter war with him. I'm like, you just gave the guy an award. What the fuck? Here's your award. Die. Like what the hell?
I want my award back that I gave you.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
so
work at Nintendo.
I really do think if AEW does not like stop with this shit, it's gonna go the way of WCW.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like y'all like they should have been ignoring what CM Punk said. And by the way, why the fuck did they have them sign NDAs if this shit was gonna come out anyway? Like, it don't make any sense at all.
I don't know. Money wise, I don't know. I don't think stupidity like that.
Like if like CM Punk bringing it up, like the actual course of action, if he signed an NDA, is actually like, okay, we're sending a lawyer after you because you were not supposed to talk about this. Like that's it. No,
But
we're gonna show the footage.
but to be fair, Punk did say in some of his lines, he tells no lies.
Yeah, he really they really did prove that he was not lying. He could be like, it was just this little thing. Nothing happened. Like, no, everything happened, and then we would all been on AEW's side if that happened. If it had been that way. But no, he's like, yeah, no, I pushed him out the way, then I did a little choking. I thought that was the proper thing to
Choke the little shit out.
do. Oh god, and the fact that Jack Perry decided, oh yeah, this is a perfect time to get more heat. And had like he had like a SWAT team show up for the NJPW thing that happened here. I think it was 2 weeks ago, and he showed up with a leather jacket that said "Cry Me a River." I'm like, okay, listen, Justin Timberlake, stop,
Thank
please.
God he wasn't in Philly because they would have thrown so much garbage at that guy. He would have ran
Oh,
out of the building.
Matt Cardona would have called like, why the fuck you trying to take my heat?
Paul Heyman comes out of nowhere. Get out of here, you bitch! Where you going?
Oh, remember Matt Cardona won like the death match championship at GCW. Out of nowhere, everyone just throwing bottles and shit at him after he won. He
What
really got
about the
pelted
Jack
in the head.
Swagger incident in Lucha Underground?
Oh God, you gotta remind me of that one. I remember pieces of it.
Dude,
It's
they
way
almost started a riot in the building.
shit. See, I
They
don't even remember
like,
that episode.
showed him and they cut it off early because the crowd was so pissed.
The one thing I remember is when Prince Puma and who was it? One of the other wrestlers. I think it was John Morrison. No, it was John Morrison and another guy. I forgot who. And it was like they gave the guy like this like millionaire hunter gimmick as a luchador also, but they were just fighting throughout the whole temple and just throwing each other through shit. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, this is wild.
They're like, "Oh, here's a nice wall. Here you go."
Yeah. They basically trying to kill each other, and then it just cuts. I'm like, boo.
It's like the Sopranos all over again.
Yeah. But yeah, I think AEW needs to chill out because WWE is all looked at AEW like it's the next best thing
It
because
was until they fucked it up.
Vince was just floundering with his old age. No one knew about the scandal yet. He was
Well,
just
we
doing the
all
same.
knew because he told us during the
Yeah,
WWF era, but we were just like, "Oh, it's just a skit."
yeah. It was funny. Like he was just recycling certain stories and like signing off on certain stories that actually were pretty good. And then Triple H takes over. He's commanding the whole fucking thing. And we're like, well, shit, this is actually pretty cool. And then, of course, AEW with the Bucks. Come to find out, Kenny Omega has no ill will to towards CM Punk at all. Like he's just been quiet during the whole thing. Like he said on Twitter, like I didn't even mind the locker room fight. I thought that was actually perfect heat for us, but that was it. Like he was like, I don't know what to tell you. Oh God, yeah, it's definitely floundering. Let's see what else we got. We're actually going. We only have them. we only have a little bit of stuff, but damn, we're going pretty hard.
Well, we've been off for a while.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, C2E2 is this week.
Mm-mm.
Well, the Saturday tickets are sold out.
I'm not even going to it.
Yeah, I'm going Friday, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna grab anything. I might get a picture with Christopher Lloyd, because you never know. Like you could hear the news. Christopher Lloyd died this morning from peacefully in his sleep. I don't got burned by life like 5 fucking times already. I wanted to meet Robin Williams. Motherfucker dies. What? Wanted to meet Bob Hoskins.
Park. Chester dies.
Yeah. Wanted to meet Bob Hoskins. He dies of cancer. What? I am meeting Christopher Lloyd. Want to meet Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero dies of pulmonary embolism in his fucking apartment. Not apartment,
What?
hotel room.
Wanted to meet Chris Benoit. Ooh.
Sounds like you dodged a bullet there.
I can't say that about the other stuff.
There was a few other people I wanted to meet, and they've all died. Man, every
Ryan
time.
Dunn.
Yeah, Dunn. Every person I've always wanted to meet, Robin Williams and all that, they've died. Dude, oh God.
I had a goddamn plan.
God was like, no.
It's Robin's time. So yeah, C2E2, it's this weekend. Coming up, they have a C2E2 prom. Ooh, that sounds fun. That does not mean I'm gonna blow up anything. I'm not even gonna go to it. Like, I would have gone if I could get something going, but nah. Like, they always have an after party for C2E2. Like, that's one thing. Like, if you're staying at the hotel, it makes sense to go to that. It's supposed to be a fun time. I've seen people go to these things. They're awesome, but I'm just like, it's a cool idea, but I'm like, nah. Hold on. I'm going to do one more thing. This might actually fuck it up, though, because we could talk shop real quick before we get into the other stuff.
Oh my God, we're going to talk shop? Let's get some shiz.
Just for that. It's going to be a little eerie.
I want to kill myself.
How fucking dare you!
Yeah, that hurt my ear.
Yeah, that was kind of loud.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Alrighty. I was just talking shop earlier about this with Keisha and my mom. Halloween shenanigans 2024.
Yes.
All right, I think I already shared the thing. I don't not on our actual page, because I want to actually put this one song to it, and this song is not released yet. So we already have plans for it. Yes, we're talking about this in April, by the way, for anyone listening.
Hey, it's better to plan early than not to plan at all.
Yeah, because the tickets for the ball are going on sale in May.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? If I can get the ticket for $20, I'll grab like 3. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Bro, just give me mine. Like,
yeah, that's what I said.
Like,
I'm like, I'm
just confused right now. Like, remember May? Like, to get tickets? Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, May 30th. Also, I'm like, okay, I get paid that day too, so it works out.
Oh, you get paid?
Oh man, so like we already made a plan. Like, and I've been to Keisha's place. It's nice. It's over in Justice. It'd be a nice place to pregame. She's down to have us pregame there. That way we ain't in nobody's hair here. The way it works out, we could do Bourbon Street as well. Because guess what? October 31st, actual Halloween is on a Thursday. I think they're going to be doing something on Halloween.
They better be showing horror movies.
Yeah, I think that'd be one of the things. I mean, shit, we've been there for St. Patrick's Day. They're going to definitely have the friggin' dance things open.
I know. They had like 4 dance
2 dance floors.
2
Yeah,
dance floors. Well,
yeah,
if you count the outside 3.
yeah. That was a great time. So I think we can actually pull that off because the ball itself is on the 26th.
Yeah, we just need dates.
Yeah, I'm working on
I don't
somebody.
want to die alone.
No one does, but we all do in the end. Okay, I gotta make that song. Forget Aristotle and fuck Socrates. Here he is, Professor Sibby. All right, but I'm thinking about a party bus. That Ivan's down. He's down to do the ball. I told him, I said, it's 4 rooms basically at the ball itself. It ain't like it's one big ballroom, and it's like a million people. No, it's like there's 4 rooms apparently. We only saw 2. Keisha saw the other 2, I think, right?
I know there was 2 upstairs and 2 downstairs, I
Yeah.
believe.
All right. Yeah. See, yeah, it wasn't. It was nice and spread out. No getting sick, basically. But
Even
yeah,
though I was like walking like Jack Sparrow the rest of the night.
me, I was just like, yeah.
Dude, I was every time I was like, "Give me your strongest drink, damn it!"
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, hell, like 4 Jameson shots. I think it kicked in after I started dancing. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm dehydrated now. I'm like,
Don't worry, I'll get more alcohol for you. I got you.
oh, it was great. I think we can pull this off because it's looking good. It was so funny. I told my mom about the Halloween thing. She goes, "Let me guess, it's all on my birthday." I'm like, "No, what the hell?" Because his last day was on her birthday. Oh God. I was like, "That's why I got the thing." And yeah, of course, I think that was the time that yeah, that was when Byron was drunk as shit. I'm like, if you knock over your grandmother, my mother, I'm going to jump you. Oh God, I might have to, but I think I might have to actually go to Minnesota to grab Seneca. He's not getting out of this. I'm gonna grab his ass.
Well, you better go there in the morning.
Yeah, like it'll be like the week before, and I, I
Yeah.
already I already have plans to get my costume together. I'm gonna be the Camp Nightwing killer. Dan Small is down to go this time. He goes. I'm hoping to get there. So I'm gonna send him the thing. I'm going to talk to Paul. I might have to just go to Moraine Valley and just sneak up on his ass.
Be like, I'm kidnapping you on October.
Yeah, surprise, little buddy.
And then you disappear in the crowd.
Yeah, like this. Oh God! For everyone listening to the to the actual audio, I just did the "I'm watching you" thing and just receded away.
He's just like, Sibby?
Like, what? What does that mean?
And I peer behind him and be like, yep, that was Sibby. And then I disappear.
He's gonna be so fucking paranoid. Oh, then we just show up at his house like, "Sup, Paul? We got your we got your ticket. You ready?"
Come join us, Paul.
Start looking like the characters from Smile, just just smiling away like psychopaths.
Oh, don't worry. We told everyone where you were going to be.
Talk to his mom like, "Oh yes, he's coming with us to the Halloween ball," acting all uncanny and shit.
Tilt my head and crack my neck a little bit so they hear it like.
Yeah, and then speak backwards, all quiet like, just to him.
Just be like, yes, that's my yeah, right stand.
Oh God. Oh man. All right. So yeah. So we're planning it. I'm trying to figure out. I might, if we can do it right, where we actually get people. Oh, Keisha might kill us if we get too many people, but she's going to. She already said like, I gotta find a costume that ain't gonna try to kill me. I'm like, yeah, that TR was fucking with you, wasn't it? Oh God, it was
Yeah,
hilarious.
I bet those contacts killed her eyes.
Oh yeah. And Tasha wanted to go too. I'm like, what are you gonna go as, a mummy? Because she's so skinny. She goes, no, I'm gonna go as an Auschwitz victim. I'm like, what? Like, excuse me?
Striped pajamas, you'll be good.
like she got me with my own joke, and I'm like this, like, damn, I don't know what to say about this. She goes, got your ass, didn't I? I'm like, yeah, well, god damn. I said, like she threw me for a loop with that joke. I went, Jesus. I'm not offended. I'm just shocked.
I would have been like, wait a minute, you're not white.
Yeah.
You're Jewish.
Oh God. I'm like, are you sure you're not Jojo Rabbit? All right. So yeah, we're still planning out Halloween shenanigans, but we already have it panned out. We're gonna share the picture one of these days. I did pretty good. I just used the Adobe Express thing, and that's what I did for our cover for this episode. The Adobe Express thing. It's fucking good. Full Sail is perfect for this. They really helped out a lot with that. I got Photoshop and all that on my MacBook, so I'm like, yay. And I'm signed in.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm signed in on everything, so I can actually use Photoshop and put it. But yeah, so it's a nice little thing. We also have 2 haunted houses to go to. We may go to Fright Fest, depending though, as well. That could be like before the haunted house thing, like the day before.
We could go there like early October if needed.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on when they open. Like they open like at 4 or 5.
I know on the weekends they open at like 5 and end at 11, I believe.
Okay. So the person watching is a bot. Well, thank you for showing up and looking at us on Twitch, but apologies, Gastrointest G. We're not using Streamrise to get views. We'll just raw dog it. Thank
Listen,
you.
I got a message for you, robot. 11010110001.
Hit him with the stratagem. Oh no, there goes Eric flying again. All right, there we go. Yeah, no, thank you. We're not gonna go to Streamrise. Thank you. We'll just raw dog it for the rest of this. I give a shit. As long as people listen, that's fine with me. We actually got a lot of plays while we were away. Like the last episode, we got like 5 plays. I went, damn, thank you.
Wow, we're rich as fuck.
Oh, if only.
Maybe one day.
One day with one foot in the grave.
I'm already halfway there.
The one person that's actually going to listen to this after us.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Well, I'd like to see you do better, Mr. Negative.
God, my allergies decided to kick in again. All right, so Halloween shenanigans, nothing to get into. Yeah, we're getting into full gear with that. You only live once, thank God. So let's see. I'm gonna do a little slick thing because this thing has different scenes now. Because we're going to jump into review time on movie news and reviews. Let it go through its thing. So yeah, we're gonna be reviewing Rebel Moon Part 2, Scargiver, Fallout, and Dune Part 2. So let's get to this. Oh, that's nice and magical. We're gonna get into this real quick. I don't know.
My background lighting.
Don't it? Let's see. All right. So you all might see us in the corner because we're gonna go picture in picture with this. Not like that. Jesus. Hold on 1 minute. Let me find it. We're gonna go with Fallout first. So let's talk about Fallout.
I'm on episode 3, like halfway through the first half.
Here, hold on 1 minute. There we go. All right. Yeah, I was able to finish it. My dad and we watched it, and I was basically his lore keeper. I know all the lore. I played through 3 New Vegas and 4, and I looked up playthroughs of 1 and 2. One of my favorite villains in Fallout is Frank Horrigan, and I told you about him. I even sent you the thing about him. He's like 12 feet tall. He's just a fucking monster of a man. We're in on the stream. We are in the corner, so yeah, we're talking Fallout. Yeah, this show was fucking amazing. It's honestly, have you gotten to the gulper yet?
The pink thing in the water?
Yeah, the axolotl with the fingers for teeth.
Yeah. I got through that part. I think I'm at the part where the thing threw up the head. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm
Yeah,
at.
yeah. That thing. I didn't even know it was a gulper. I thought it was just a new type of monster that they added. I was just went, that's a gulper in this? What?
I
Yeah, the
thought it
gulp.
was one of those what are they called? It has like those weird antenna things, but it's like,
Um,
you
I
know
want
what
to say,
I'm talking about, right? It's like a lizard or some kind of fish.
oh, the Mirelurk or the gecko.
I think it's the minor lurk thing.
I
It's like
thought
some kind of animal. I can't think of the name.
I thought it was going to be some kind of Mirelurk as well, but the way it looks like an axolotl, but with fingers for teeth. And I just went, that's a gulper. Let's get into the initial thing about it. Great cast. I have to actually look up the actor who plays Maximus real quick, because I know Ella Purnell. We saw her in Army of the Dead. People have smashed Army of the Dead again. She was good in it. Like, her character was a little insufferable, but for the right reason. Like, she did not want anything to do with the money that was involved in that story. But she's very good as Lucy.
I know she plays Lucy perfectly.
Yeah, and this is her second video game adaptation that she's done. She did Arcane.
And I
Yeah.
think she's gonna be voicing a character in the remastered Fallout 3 or 4 that's coming out.
Oh, I hope to God she does.
What?
I hope she does Fallout 3. That'd be awesome. It'd be
Oh,
great.
I thought you said doesn't.
I hope she does. Oh, okay, so here's the thing. Aaron Moten, who plays Maximus, I actually like this is the first time I've seen him other than the Game Awards show for when they were showing Fallout. Like
Mhm.
that's the first time I've ever seen him as an actor, but he's in a lot of stuff apparently.
Oh yeah.
He's solid as hell when it comes to this story. It was I don't want to spoil anything, but he's very, how to put it. He's kind of like the Brotherhood Steel version of Lucy, honestly.
Hmm.
But he's more, how to put it. He's more damaged in a way because of the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. The one thing I love about the Brotherhood of Steel, this chapter, and this is the theory that's going around, that the Brotherhood of Steel helped kill, just absorbed a lot of Caesar's Legion's culture. Hence why, like, there's characters like Thaddeus, these different Roman names,
Mm.
and that makes a lot of sense. It was so funny, like, not combat with these people. It's woke. They're ruining Fallout and shit like that. In Fallout 1 with the Brotherhood of Steel, the lore says, like, that chapter, the California chapter, they become a techno-religious dictatorship after the death of their, and
Sounds like
they really,
Apple.
yeah, they they that whole thing, and it's so cool how they've done that. Our armor variants, like, I would love to see the XO1, how they translate that into the show. But
I want to see
Walton,
the Cola armor.
oh yes, I need to see it. Walton Goggins as the Ghoul. That is,
He's awesome as the
he's
ghoul.
perfect. He's perfect as it, and it's so funny. He's so, as an actor, he's so innocent when it comes. Like, he doesn't know the lore. He's never played the games. He's like, I'm just gonna do this character how it's written.
Kind of broke up there.
He's like, I'm gonna do this character how it's written. I don't know. I don't want to know anything about it. I'll learn about it later. But it's very well done. The storyline is perfect, and I don't want to spoil anything because you're not caught up like how you should be. But I get it. These episodes are long as hell.
Yeah, they're like movies.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it,
God damn.
yeah, it's very slick. The ghoul is I think you got to the point where they actually call him by his name, right?
I know who it is,
Yeah,
but like, I don't think they got to his name yet.
well, yeah, his name is I think they do say it in the first one, Cooper Howard, and it was slick how they did it. Like, he's a cowboy. He was an actual
Yeah.
cowboy who fought. It was so funny. Like, people already try to say, like, he's supposed to be like a caricature of John Wayne. And they're like, but John Wayne didn't serve in World War II. I'm like, yeah, but Cooper Howard served in the Cold War. What the hell? Like, he was in Operation Anchorage. So that means he knows certain characters from the actual Fallout universe, like, say, he knows Nate from Fallout 4 because Nate was at Operation Anchorage as well. And so it's fucking great. Like, it's so perfect, and this has already been announced for season 2.
Good. Like, this deserves like as many seasons as it needs and as many movies as it needs.
Yeah. Well, they're going to New Vegas. They're going to the Mojave, and the NCR Rangers are going to be in that one. We're going to see Death Claws. They've already announced some of the stuff that's going to be in it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
ooh, cool.
that's what I'm excited about, to see those
Yeah.
death claws.
Yeah, I sent my dad a picture of the Death Claw. He goes, "That thing is badass." I'm like, "That's going to be in season 2." These things are fucking monsters. And I showed him the Enclave, because we do get to see the Enclave. They were in like episode 2.
Mhm.
And they thought they were extinct. Basically, everyone has thought they've been gone for so long. No, they've just been in hiding, just doing research on super mutants and dogs and cold fusion.
And I love the soundtrack that they give it from the game to the
Yes,
show.
yes, classic songs. If my grandfather was alive, he'd probably be telling me about the history of these songs and all that.
I
Man,
don't want to set the world on fire.
you know, a song is in there, and I had Far Cry 5 flashbacks. Not Far Cry 5, Far Cry 4. No, yeah, 5. What the fuck am I thinking? I have Far Cry 5 flashbacks. They have, I think it's in episode 4. They have Only You, and I'm like, oh
Oh
great.
yeah.
I'm like, great. I gotta go kill a sheriff now. I'll be right back. Yes, it's a solid 10 out of 10. This is how you deal with a show. It's fucking great. This is how you deal with a video game adaptation. And the people behind Halo need to take note, but they won't. Like, there are 2 shows that they should take note from: Twisted Metal and this Fallout. But they won't.
I'm still waiting for my Duke Nukem series or movie.
Oh, that'd be fucking great, especially now. Yeah, I can't wait. I wonder who Tim Miller would probably rock a Duke Nukem movie.
I
Like
got
he
a
did
whole
Dead.
lot of gum and I need to kick some ass. And I'm all out of gum. Didn't. It says here you're a dick. Didn't. Where's my mummy?
So Fallout, Fallout. At least for me, it's a 10 out of 10 show. A lot of people love it. There's some people that hate it, of course. Some people on YouTube, of course. You know who you are, Quarter Pounder.
Hey, don't diss the quarter pounders, okay? They taste good, all right?
Well, the quartering already said it's gone woke, and he had a whole picture. He gave each character the fucking pink hat from the friggin' rallies that happened in 2016. I'm like, this shit is old hat. How you doing this? You could just say I don't like the show, and then just fuck off somewhere else. Like, but no, you got to make a fucking political statement. Meanwhile, you get mad when other people get political about certain things. No one. cares about you. The same time for this is a 10 out of 10 show. Don't fucking nerds out here going it's woke, the N word and the D word and the F slur. That's all they want to do, but they
I
can't because
know
they'll get
Nutella, Doritos, and Fertillas.
That's a hard A right there. All right, so yeah, 10 out of 10 for me for it.
So far, I'm giving it a 7.5, but I need to finish it to give it a full rating.
Yeah, yeah, it gets so much better as it goes on. He's the voice of the Mr. Handy that she meets. And you find out, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but you'll find out why he's the voice of Mr. Handy. It's
Uh,
it's pretty solid. It really does capture a lot of what happened before the bombs drop. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for me, 7.5 from Eric. Eric is still going to keep going. It'll probably hit like a 9.5 from him after he's done.
I don't
So
know. This might actually get a 10 if it keeps going the way it's going.
oh yeah. I think you're going to enjoy the hell out of what happens. Let me see if I can get the other picture for this. Let's stop sharing this for a minute. And we are back at picture in picture. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I got to make sure I get the right one. There we go. So here is it. Here it is. Dune Part 2 and Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. Let's start with Dune Part 2. I got to finally see it. I want to get it on physical though so I can have both. But holy shit. I'm gonna say it for both movies. Holy shit. Rebel Moon and Dune Part 2. Let's start with Dune
Still
Part
need
2.
to see them.
Yeah, I'll start with Dune Part 2 first. It honestly captures the second half of the book. Denis Villeneuve, he took all the content from it and just synthesized it down to its main core, and that was Paul Atreides going to war, basically.
See, this is what they need to do with movies like from books. Like they need to put the main things in there
Yeah.
and some of the side stuff because some of the little stuff people remember more than the main stuff.
Yeah, and there were some nice liberties taken. I think we talked about one of the liberties a few episodes back. Yeah, Alia Atreides is not in it per se. Like his little sister's not in it. She's still in the womb.
Uh,
But this is the funny thing, because Jessica takes the water of life and becomes the Reverend Mother of Arrakis to the Fremen, Alia took it too because she's in the womb. And Alia can talk telepathically.
what the fuck is Gaga?
She's like, "What's happening, mother?" She's like, "What's happening, mother? I don't know what's going on. Tell me what's going on. Tell
What
Paul
is
he's being a bitch. Tell Paul he's being a bitch. He needs to take the water of life." And he's like, "Tell her
Her
to
mother's
stop."
just looking like she's crazy. Shut up, little one.
Oh, that was one thing when she learns how they get the water of life. They did this scene perfectly. Both versions they did this thing where the Fremen take the baby sandworms that are in both of them. They're the size of sharks. They're the size of bull sharks. The babies. It's the size of a python.
Well, shit.
Yeah, and it wraps around one of the acolytes, and she grabs it and just walks with it, making the same noise it's making. This like little drum thing, like that, like this clicking, and she takes it into the water and basically drowns it to get the water of life. And it's a very potent version of spice. And the one thing I liked about Dune Part 2, both of the originals, the predecessors, did not do the thing of like, oh yeah, we're manipulating this prophecy to happen.
The
This,
voice or whatever it is.
yeah, this they're manipulating it because Jessica, as the Reverend Mother, tells the acolyte, "There's a man coming. He will want to take the water of life," and she says it's forbidden. And she said she uses the voice on her and says, "Let him try." Like she set it up for Paul, and Paul's like, I don't want to."
He's just like, no.
Yeah. He's like, "I saw what's gonna happen. I don't wanna."
I want to go in my room.
Yeah. He's like, I just want to go home. I want to go home. Halfway through the movie, we're going to holy war. Like, what the fuck?
Who is this guy?
Oh God. Um, the one thing that they also showed, like, neither of them, neither the other two movies really had the wherewithal to actually show Glossu Raban, Dave Bautista's character, go up and try to fight the Fremen. They always they showed forgot the actor's name, but he played Ludo or Bluto in the Popeye movie with Robin Williams. I forgot his name, but he played Raban in David Lynch's. He was in the desert, just like it's too hot for this shit. And the other guy they had play Raban in the Artisan one, he was just like, he goes, anyone that brings up the name Wadib gets killed, and he just cuts a guy's head off in front of everyone. That's it. This, they actually show Raban go to the Paul was at after they blow up one of their warehouses. Like they were that close to Eric City. And he goes with a whole squad of Harkonnen soldiers. The Harkonnen look great in this. The soldiers. And his whole squad gets killed. And he's just like, okay, that's it. Pulls a sword, pulls his cat and nine tails out. He's ready to fight. Here comes Paul walking up on his ass like, you about to learn today. And runs. This big ass dude just like, I'm scared. Ratha was done better too. In the book and in the last two movies, he's always there. This, he's he just kills people at random and feeds them to his harpies.
His
Like he has like
herpes?
harpies, like they're called harpies, but he calls them his darlings. Like they're three women who are cannibals, like they're his pets.
Who have herpes?
No. It's a fucking great sequence too. To see like that whole sequence, you've seen this sequence probably where it's like it's all black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why it's black and white, they have a black sun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the fireworks they have are like ink blots. I went, oh shit, this is cool as hell. Great moment.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a great moment. The Harkonnen, and I told you it's an army of evil powders. When they're not even on their planet, they actually have some kind of pigment. It's not much, but it's some kind of pigment. And the difference between Fade Ratha and Glossu Raban, Fade in this one has black teeth. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. He looks very alien compared to Raban. Raban just looks like, oh yeah, I just stood next to radiation for a while.
They call me Radiation Man.
Christopher Walken was agree with some people that it should have been Charles Dance as the Emperor. But yeah, he did do some Christopher Walken shit though. Baron, do you have any idea who this Muad'Dib is?
Wow. Look at that worm. It's huge.
He goes, Muad'Dib is alive. I must find him. I'm like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Bring me
like,
my champagne.
It's Emperor Christopher Walken. It was solid. Honestly, it's a 10 out of 10. It was nice and narrowed down, and for someone who doesn't like writing dialogue, Denis Villeneuve did a great job of just modernizing the dialogue in this. Because if you watch either the Artisan film one, I don't know who the director is for the Artisan one, like the arson one, it's like a Shakespeare play. Like they just there's no it doesn't feel like a like they're talking normally. And same thing with David Lynch's. Like he just like, okay, I'm gonna take the dialogue from the book and put it in the script. But every time I saw a scene that I recognized, I was saying the lines from David Lynch's, like the whole water of life thing. I said, "Behold, the water of life, the mystery of mysteries." Now on to Rebel Moon Part 2, one of my most anticipated movies. Holy shit, it was good. It was actually it's decent. Um everyone's golden boy of YouTube did not like it, and I'm talking about Moist Critical. He said the movies that Zack Snyder make are getting worse. I'm like, what the fuck do you care?
Well,
Rebel
I
Moon
don't
Part
see him making any movies, so.
Yeah, yeah, and that was the thing I brought up. I'm like, you have 2 comic books and you ain't done shit once. And I've
And
heard
what did you get? How much money did he get from those comic books? Like $5 each.
I have no idea. That's what got me. I'm like, you like you're mad because you're not in it. Probably. You always bring up jokingly how you were in Mockingjay. No one gives a shit. Like the joke's dead. It died the first time we saw you. But Rebel Moon Part 2, like it's getting lambasted. It is getting roasted by the antis. But I'm like, congratulations, you played yourself. It's #1 on Netflix. And it was good. Like I sat down, I put the picture on Instagram. I had a plate of pizza. I had a bucket of popcorn. I'm like, let's get to it. And I just watched it. Anthony Hopkins as Jimmy was perfect. Jimmy is the MVP of that movie. Like, oh my God.
Hmm.
Like, it's in the trailer. He was fucking people up left and right. I was like, yo, this is awesome. We have a new I'm dead moment. Like, this one, it's definitely the battle. It's an awesome war movie. Awesome war movie. You get to actually know more about the characters: General Titus, Milius, Nemesis. A little more about Cora. They actually show what happened, why she's an exile.
Hmm.
Um, Great sequence with Devra Bloodaxe and the Rebel Army. And I'm gonna say Ed Skrein as Admiral Noble was a demon. Like that man was he was on demon mode. He was fucking people up left and right. And I think a lot more people should actually see it as a double feature, like with Child of Fire, Rebel Moon Child of Fire, and Scargiver, because it works perfectly that way. But if you didn't watch it, or if you haven't watched it since December, they do have like not a Star Wars text crawl, but it is Jimmy summarizing what happened in the last one.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he did in the first one. I went, oh, that's very Star Wars esque, but actually getting to hear Anthony Hopkins say it, it's perfect. And it's an awesome movie. I will say though, this time the slow mo was a little too much. Like I could see why Zach used slow mo for like the flashback scenes. Tarek's story is like the saddest thing ever. Like he's a prince, and his whole planet just gets decimated.
Hmm.
Like you see, like he watched his mother like just fall off a building because of the Imperium, and the Bennu, the Griffins, they're fighting the ships. That was a great sequence. Also, it was great. The reason why I say that slow mo was a little too much. There's a whole sequence where they're getting all the grain together for the Imperium, for Admiral Noble, and there's parts in there where it's just slow mo for no reason. I just went, come on now, man.
You just see a guy just going like this in slow motion.
Boom. Oh shit, my microphone. Like it was kind of like that. Like they're just like tying it up all slow. I'm like, okay, come on now, come on. Get it. Like, I get why you're doing it because they're heroes. They're not supposed to be doing this, but they're doing it because they're human. I get it, but come on now. But the new I'm dead scene, it was hilarious. one of the characters, I think his name is Den, he threw a grenade in one of the drop ships,
Mhm.
and the pilot looked and saw the grenade. He just goes, "Oh damn!" and just blows up. And that was one thing that I really caught, because one of the reviewers said it's a humorless, weird sci-fi movie. I'm like, Dune is weirder. What are you talking about? And that part, I'm like, that's the humor right there. That was the whole I'm dead. That was it. It was solid. Even they have an awesome like thermal blade fight, like two thermal blade fights.
Now, thermal blades, are they like the black saber kind of sword, or are they like lightsaber ish?
They're it's weird. They're lightsaber. They can be used as normal swords. Like you can just turn it on. You turn it on and it heats up. Like the ones that are in there, the I forgot what they're called. They're the elite blue thermal blades. Like, they're not even called thermal, but that's what I'm calling them, because that's basically what it is. Hold
Hmm.
them with the normal. You can't even hold them with your hands. You have to have like gloves on to have them. And they're blue, and when they swing them, like it's like it leaves a red burn, like it's like a red glowing effect also. But
Hmm.
the fight scenes for those with those things are fucking amazing. They're absolutely brutal. It feels like an actual war movie. And I'll tell you right now, they already set up a Rebel Moon 3.
They did.
We knew that there was going to be a third one. Hell, they're planning like 6 of them after these two.
Yeah, this is the
I just went,
new
hey,
Fast and Furious, but with
yeah,
space and stuff.
it's more like Star Wars, but serious. People are like, oh, I don't like this. Why does it feel? It shouldn't feel like Star Wars. Stormtroopers wouldn't do that. I'm like, that's because Disney won't show you that stormtroopers will do what these guys did.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a solid movie. I give it a 9 out of 10. Sophia Botella put her freaking heart into this. She she was kicking ass. Anthony Hopkins is Jimmy. Thing though, that whole unit of Jimmy's, the military mechanic, is the whole unit that he's from. He said, Zach said, like he would love to have Ian McKellen voice one, Derek Jacobi's voice one, different British actors voicing these robots. And I just went, that's
That's a
gonna be
lot of money.
that's a lot of money, and that's gonna be that would be wild. Just hear Patrick Stewart as one of them.
Hear Morgan Freeman out of nowhere.
As a new one. Because I think that's what that one concept art that I love, where it's like these not giant robots, but they're just robot troopers. They got the glowing chests and all that, like glowing red. I'm like, oh yeah, those got to be in the third one, because they were they looked like they were marching. They looked very robotic. I can't wait to see it. It it's a solid movie. Don't let the critics and all that piss you off about it. I've already roasted some of them, and I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed both of these movies. I love sci-fi in general. Like, this is a renaissance of science fiction where it doesn't feel goofy. Everyone takes this shit seriously now, and that's what we should be hoping for. Not every movie has to be directed by James Gunn or Taika Waititi or anyone else that has this weird, awkward sense of humor with it. Like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of these people see this kind of movie as a novelty act. Meanwhile, they praise Dune for being this character study, I guess. I don't know. But they can both exist in the same universe. Well, not universe, but same thing. So yeah, 9 out of
Same
10.
era.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 for Rebel Moon. I loved both of these movies. I'm definitely gonna grab like the bootleg, the bootleg copy of Rebel Moon. And we got the director's cuts coming out, and I found out that those are actually way different. Like it's like Zach did 4 movies, 4 different movies. Like PG-13 for the kids, rated R with different, whole ass storylines completed, different takes of different scenes. I can't wait. it's it's looking to be a nice universe for Netflix, and I think this is their Star Wars. Like, remember they were actually looking for like the next Star Wars, the next Harry Potter, and all that. I
Mhm.
think they found their next Star Wars. They need to find their next Harry Potter though.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh yeah, they could shit. They could even redo the Magicians, and that's their Harry Potter.
Honestly, all they just need to do is continue the story, but with Harry Potter's kid.
Yeah, yeah. Keep J.K. Rowling out of it.
Yeah, please.
So yeah, that was that. So I think what 10 out of 10 from Fallout and 7.5 out of 10 for Fallout, 10 out of 10 for Dune, 9 out of 10 for Rebel Moon. Definitely recommend Rebel Moon.
10 out of 10 for WrestleMania 40.
Yes, I think I forgot to review that too. All right, so let me get out of this. Let me stop sharing that, and I can exit out of these. So we're gonna talk now. Well, I didn't see much of CinemaCon. I don't even know why I put it there. Here, let me get us back here. There we go. I didn't get to see much of CinemaCon. Yeah,
Mm,
CinemaCon was that's the one no like a lot of people don't go to. It's like all media people. They
mm.
showed the symbol for Superman Legacy, or Superman as it's called now. They showed a lot of stuff. It looks like Paramount's going to take a lot of good stuff. Like they're doing some great stuff over there. Universal's doing great stuff. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't even have a list of any of this stuff, but I've heard like a lot of these movies are looking great. We got a new look at a new Transformers movie for the kids, an animated one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where it's set before the whole Autobot versus Decepticon thing. So it's Optimus and Megatron as friends.
Oh, yeah. I saw the trailer for that.
Yeah, it looks solid. A lot of people pissed off about it. I'm like, it's for kids. What do you expect? There's a lot of stuff that they showed at CinemaCon. I don't know what it is.
The only thing I'm excited about is Keanu Reeves as Shadow.
Yeah, that dropped last week. I was like they were like Keanu Reeves is in talks to play Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'm like, that sounds cool. Then it was like minutes later, Keanu Reeves is Shadow the Hedgehog.
I know, I saw that, and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, I already saw like someone put a lot of his lines to Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'm just like, okay, I can see it.
I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah, just give me a gun and there won't be a war. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Oh yeah, Disney Plus. So Disney Plus. I don't know what the fuck Bob Iger's doing here. I'm glad Bob Iger was able to get that other idiot out of there though. Disney Plus is going to be doing channels on their streaming service, like like old style channels with old shows like Gummy Bears and all. Like it's going to be different like channels on there. I just went
So now I
congratulations.
have to finally watch Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, you could have watched it on on there right now. Like it not even interrupted by anything.
Hmm.
Like I watched Gargoyles all the way through. I just went, damn, we need more of this. I said,
Oh, we forgot to talk about X-Men 97.
I still gotta watch it. The animation on it is fucking solid. The story that they picked is amazing. Like they picked some cool ass stories with like Mr. Sinister. I saw the 3-headed Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Gambit sacrifice himself to take out that Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, God damn, they really just hurt us with that one. The animation is solid though. I really gotta catch up on it. I'm just waiting for each one to come out. Oh, that brings up the other thing. The showrunner for Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the animated one,
Mm-hmm.
he was very mad about Fallout coming out all in one go.
Why?
I don't know. I'm like, dude, you work at Netflix. You realize Scott Pilgrim is available all in one go also. It's called binge watching for a reason.
If anything, he could have helped with if they did cartoon animations, he could have
Yeah,
helped with that easily.
yeah. Like that's what got me like I can see his point because each episode is like damn near 75 minutes, but why are you saying it's dumb? You work at Netflix. You're not even doing it anymore, Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah. So I basically said when I saw that they're gonna make channels for this, I'm like, congratulations, you just made TV on the internet.
Yeah, we
You-
already have that. It's called Now TV.
yeah. You could just watch the Disney Channel on Astound or DirecTV or Xfinity. Like what the? How about you just make a channel for those cable companies with all the old shit? Like that makes more sense. Like what the fuck is this? Um.
It's anything just to get the quick buck, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Disney was dealing with some idiot. What the hell was his name? It was like Neil something, and he was being backed by Elon Musk for some fucking reason. Like, and
Ooh.
yeah, and he was trying to basically say like, he goes like, why is Marvel so successful right now? Do we movie? Do we need an all black Black Panther movie? I'm like, it's not all black. Martin Freeman's in it from Sherlock and The Hobbit.
Yeah,
Uh,
and if you remember correctly, if you read some of the Black Panther comics, there
yeah,
was one white Black Panther.
yeah, it was White Wolf, and we had White Wolf in there. It was they made Bucky White Wolf for a
Yeah.
minute, which I wish it would have been a better. That would have been a cooler show to see too. Just see Bucky in Wakanda with Shuri, like Black Panther and White Wolf. That would have been perfect. But this guy, I forgot what is like Neil something, and his daughter was the one that played Korra in the first Last Airbender movie.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He really tapped into nepotism and that to have his daughter do something because next thing she was in Transformers: Age of Extinction. I'm like, damn, you just set your daughter up to fail, huh? Like he was trying to get like 3 seats on the Disney board, and that was spelling destruction for Disney apparently. And Elon Musk was backing it for some reason because apparently things are too woke for this old guy who's already about to die.
Well, it doesn't matter what he says anymore because after the Epstein Island list comes out, he's going to be gone.
Oh yeah, he already said he's already like 76. He's like, my company's gonna keep an eye on Disney. I'm like, your company's gonna keep an eye on you dying, actually. Like what the fuck do you think is gonna happen? Like I hate that I'm shilling for Disney, but dude, you're gonna try to just shutter everything just to make a quick buck. Just like David Zaslav did recently. Let me put these movies as a tax refund so I can make $50 million a year. But let's see. All right, yeah, I think that's the end of movie. There was a lot of movie news when it came to CinemaCon. I don't know the highlights. Check it out, the whole highlight stuff from anyone else. I do know that a lot of people got to see a little bit more of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and people are loving it. I saw
Don't
a
worry,
few.
you'll see it on TikTok.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be great. Jumping 200 years instead of like 10 years. That makes sense. I think they're gonna get to Planet of the Apes finally. But let's see. Let's finish this up. Let's just go with music real quick. We got some gaming stuff. I still got to listen to the new Lacuna Coil song. I
What?
still got to listen. I still got to listen to the new Lacuna Coil single
Mm,
that they just dropped. I did like the last album, which was just the 20-year remake of their second album. I did like it. There was just like they made some choices with some of the songs that were just a little goofy. But yeah, I still guys listen to that. Killer's Confession has announced another tour, another single coming out after Greed. Greed was good. Martyrs sounds badass.
mm,
And Ice Nine Kills is coming to Chicago.
yes.
Yeah, with Metallica.
Fuck.
Them tickets are gonna be expensive. Because I was hoping it was gonna be
That's $700 or $800 for one ticket.
yeah. I was like, I wanted to go, but I'm like, you know what? I'll end up in the same spot I was at when I saw Rammstein. I'll pass.
I just need Ice Nine Kills just to do a concert for themselves, not with Metallica or some other big band where the tickets are going to be expensive as fuck.
That's what I was hoping for because they're touring with In This Moment and Avatar. I'm like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
down to see Avatar. Avatar's fucking great live. Like,
Yeah,
it'd be my first time
Moment
seeing
was
In This Moment.
decent.
Yeah, like it'd be my first time seeing In This Moment, but like that's 3 good bands right there. But
Mm-hmm.
no, we're touring with Metallica that day. Wow! Not to knock them, but come on.
It's not like our taxes or anything, or our gas bills or gas prices are kicking us in the ass. Now you're going to do this to us?
Yeah, I'd rather give my money to ComEd than Lars.
I've seen him once. I don't need to see him again.
Yeah, no, James is ailing. Okay,
Yeah.
I saw that video. He's just sitting there like, "Fuck, we got a whole lineup to do." Oh shit, just drinking water. How many more songs? 10? Oh fuck me.
Let me take a rip of this stogie.
Lars, I might quit the band. You're not quitting the band.
I made you.
We already had one person leave the band. You're not leaving.
I think I'm going to retire.
Just looks at Spencer. Spencer, you in? And he's like, no.
Yeah. Spencer's had enough of it too.
Oh God. All right, yeah. So yeah, Ice Nine Kills is coming to Chicago. I wish it. I honestly, they had a nice lineup for this new tour they're doing, but damn it, why'd it have to be Metallica with them?
Why couldn't it be Skinned?
Oh God, they should have brought her over. Like she would have been perfect with Avatar In This Moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. That's it for music and movie news. Well, music review. Well, there's no reviews. All right, so here, let's see. Gaming news and reviews. I'm okay. I'll go with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I was just playing it before we started the podcast. God damn it, it took a left turn so quick. It's
What did you expect? Rainbows and puppies?
no, I did not expect like the one character that you meet being the freaking kingpin of Hawaii. Like this one character, like he's supposed to be like a prophet to one of the Hawaiian goddesses.
A fuffet?
He's actually a kingpin. He runs everything. No gang does anything without his say so. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is nuts. And then Kazuma Kiryu got kidnapped. Let's try saying that 3 times. For the most part, it's a solid sequel to to Yakuza Like a Dragon. And when it first starts out, you find out Ichiban was working at the same place that he works at the job placement place that he had got a job from. I was just like, oh, that's clever. But then he ends up losing his job because of internet slander. And I just went, oh no, they're going realistic now. Oh shit. He's
It's the internet all over again.
Yeah, I'm like he's being canceled for shit he didn't do.
Sounds like Facebook.
Oh god, it was so funny. He got canceled by a fucking VTuber.
I would have just went on a killing rampage if that happened.
Oh, I was feeling anger too because like he had to fight a bunch of guys that were trying to get him to get mad at him, and they had hired a guy to fight him, and he's like, "What?" He goes, "I just want to go home. What the fuck are you guys doing? I don't even know about the internet like that." Oh, it was funny. Then the reason why he goes to Hawaii, he finds out that his mother is still alive, like his biological mother. I just went, "Oh wow!" Like we got to see more of his actual father. Like his father is what's his name? Arakawa. Arakawa-san was a bad motherfucker when he was younger. Like he was just they had a hallway scene in there. I was like, damn, I wish we could play that. he was beating the shit out of people. They were trying to use katanas on him. He grabs a katana, stabs a motherfucker, cuts a motherfucker up. I'm like, damn.
So
Yeah,
it was like the scene from Old Boy.
Oh yeah. And the whole thing about it is when he goes to Hawaii, he's looking for his mother. Almost gets mugged by the taxi driver.
What is this, New York?
Oh God. Well, Hawaii got a actually bad crime problem too.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. This though, like, I already fought Danny Trejo's character, Dwight Mendez, and they gave Danny Trejo 2 machetes. I'm like, of course.
Machete, Machete,
Oh,
the sequel.
it was in house. I was just are grabbing the shit out of him with it. It was a solid. It's got some solid boss fights. I actually did the little island that they have in there. Play human Animal Crossing, and that's how you make money this way. So before I get to the actual story, ended up with $500,000. I'm like, okay, I'm set now. That was the funniest part too. Like it's such a shock in the game, like when you go from Japan to Hawaii, because Ichiban had to do the whole like money transfer in his head. He goes, I have 18,000 yen. And he goes, that's $180 in American. Oh no. He's like, I'm broke. Oh God. It was so smooth how he did it. Like they arrested him for indecent exposure because he got too drunk at his mother's house. His mother not even there. And he got on a beach. And that's how the announcement trailer was. I just went, that's fucked up. And the police officer was like, okay, we're gonna pin this crime. You ain't have no identification on you. You could have did it. I'm like, oh no, they dirty. And it's a whole sequence. You're running in basically pajamas, and you're cuffed. You're running from the cops and dodging shit. It's fucking wild. Solid. It's a solid 7 out of 10 game, but it's gonna turn into a 10 out of 10 game. Like there's so much stuff in it. I got the essence of the Dandoko laser, so they just renamed the orbital laser from the first one. The characters show up from their Dandoko time, and then it just blast people. Oh, it's funnier than shit. All right, let's see. All right, so we are almost done here. Well, we're gonna come back to the whole should developers. Oh wow, yeah, should players tip developers? Ubisoft with their fuckery has happened with Star Wars Outlaws. I saw the prices. The prices are fucking horrendous.
What,
And
like
they
$169?
$70 for the base game. Then
Okay.
if you want everything in it, like that's the ultimate edition, that is $169. Yeah.
What the fuck? Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'll wait. I'll wait for it to come down. You guys just fucked yourself out of and thankfully though, like people are still pissed about this. One of the DLC missions, it's called Jabba's Gambit because you're doing something for Jabba the Hutt. They said that's behind a paywall, and a lot of us thought that it was going to be a part of the game. Like you need to do that for the game to progress. They said no, it's a side quest, so you don't even have to do it. Like Jabba the Hutt is in the story. You don't have to deal with that mission if you don't want to. So like, okay, that makes sense. That's fine. And yeah, it's looking rough. It looks like a great game. The story looks solid. There's an awesome Han Solo cameo.
How much did they
Yeah.
pay Ford for that?
Here's the thing about it. He's in Carbonite. Shit. There we go. I pressed in between the buttons.
Well, they still gotta pay him a little bit for the look.
Yeah, they probably paid like $50. They're like, here,
That with the prices that they're putting out for this game.
for real. Like, oh my god. I even put on Twitter. I said they should just why don't they lay off the guy that set them prices? Jesus Christ! Like you want everyone to have some faith in you, Ubisoft, and you do this? Like the fuck?
That's
You can
like
make
taking all your food and then be like, "Hey, can you cook me something? I'm kind of hungry."
yeah. I just bought McDonald's, but I want a grilled cheese. Where you get that cheese, Danny? All right, yeah. So that was Star Wars Outlaws. I'll probably get it when it's like $20. I was gonna actually do a day one thing, like just go like how I did with Avatar, like grab it when it comes out rather than
Honestly,
pre-order.
I'll just wait until it's like on the store for free. Like if you
Yeah,
have premium PlayStation, you could download it for free.
yeah. PlayStation Plus is perfect for that. I'm hoping that that happens. Watch them be so stringent about it though. Oh, you got this for free. You still have to pay $70 to play the first 3 missions.
I'll be like, nah, I'll skip it.
Yeah, just here. Thumbs down on you. Suffer, Ubisoft. All right, let's see. All right, so we got. Oh yeah, so after the Fallout show has caused a big resurgence in the games. Fallout 4 has made more sales. 76 has made more sales also.
Mm-hmm.
3 in New Vegas made more sales there. It's getting big. Kena Bridge of Spirits, the PlayStation exclusive game, came out with the PS5. It's going to the Xbox apparently, supposedly. Like it showed
Yeah,
up on
but
the storefront.
Xbox putting all their games on PlayStation and PC anyways.
Nah, the only ones they did was Pentiment, Grounded, Sea of Thieves, and Hi-Fi Rush, and there was another one. I forgot what the other one was. They only put like the basic ones on there. They didn't put like that. That was one thing that got me. We talked about this on our way to Days of the Dead. I'm like, yeah, they all thought that they were going to be playing Starfield and Halo and Gears of War.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, no, they're not going to do that. Those are their mainstays. The other ones though, they're like, okay, we can share those. I'm actually glad. Like people can actually play Kena Bridge of Spirits. I heard this Helldivers might be going to Xbox also finally.
good. We need more fighters.
Yeah, we need more. We need more people. You too can join Helldivers. Here, let me get to the one person that commented. The bot, Gastrointestine. Get on Helldivers. You too are needed. Join, citizen. All right. The bot shows up. I'm here.
I am here.
Yeah. The person that created me did not know that I could get on here. All right, I think that is it. We're going to get back to the should players tip developers thing next week. But yeah, we'll probably that might be a thing for the actual Spotify for podcasters thing though. On was it whatever the hell it's called? Damn it, I
Huh?
forgot what. No, that'll be for what we do on Riverside. We'll talk about that on Riverside as a little test thing. All right, so this has been the S-TierCast. We actually did pretty good. We did pretty solid. Wow, 2 hours. All right, so we are gone. Eric is tired. I am hungry. We will see you all next Sunday. Hopefully, we'll have some midnight stuff. If not, you can rewatch those episodes on Kick. Link will be in the description on Spotify. So yeah, this has been the S-TierCast. We'll see you all next week. Bye bye.